This is my current gaming PC setup, and this is my tiny storage room. I'm going to move my entire gaming PC setup in here. And why the hell would I do that, you might be asking? My PC setup is currently in the living room. That's used for entertainment, eating, work and gaming. Sometimes all of those things happen at the same time, so you can imagine how noisy and chaotic it gets. When I'm gaming, there are a lot of distractions in the background. My mic is constantly picking up people talking, making it hard to focus in a game, and annoying for everyone on my Discord. Since my gaming PC setup is tiny, I could easily pick it up and move it elsewhere. Problem is, my home is also tiny, so there isn't anywhere else I could possibly move this setup to, apart from this closet, which is the only storage space I have in my apartment. It's unbelievably cramped in here, so you're probably thinking, there's no way I'm going to have room for a PC setup in there. It needs to fit my portable 24-inch gaming monitor. The closet is only 1 meter wide and 2 meters in length. The room is so small I can easily reach both ends of the room at the same time. Surely there's no room for this tiny gaming PC setup, right? But I need a space where I can retreat to. When things get tough in this cruel world, I need a place where I can lock myself away for a relaxing gaming session. Yes, relaxing. I'm determined to make this space work, even when it's already cramped in here. The tiny PC I'll be putting in this space is just about big enough to fit a full-size graphics card. It features a 9060 XT 16GB GPU, Ryzen 5 5600, and only 16GB of RAM. You can check out my full build video of this PC in the link below where the video description is. So there's all types of things stored in this closet. I've got a soda stream, snacks, cereal, a treadmill which rarely gets used, a Hoover, my kid's bike and scooter. It's also a pantry. I have tin food, noodles, spices, and then I have all my PC cases stacked up over there. And up here we have keyboards, CPU coolers, case fans, all the PC parts I've used in my previous videos. And I'm running out of space too, so I'll have to figure out a solution for that soon. First, I need to reorganize the pantry section so I can free up the table below for the PC setup. I'll have to move a few bits to the side as there is nowhere else to put this stuff. I could either eat it all now or chuck it in the bin. I also need to make some leg space, so the only way to do that is to move everything to the side and compress it as much as I can. What do you guys think I keep in this white bucket? Comment below. And just a quick wipe down. The desk is now ready. This mouse mat is the perfect size for the tabletop. To power the PC, I had to run a power extension socket from my living room, as there is no power outlet in the closet. These wireless USB dongles are for both my mouse and keyboard. Don't let the size of this tiny keyboard fool you. It's heavy and it's built like a tank. The typing experience on it is really nice. And it's great for gaming. And this dongle is for my wireless gaming earbuds. They sound awesome and they have good clarity for picking up footsteps in a game. And they're also good at blocking background noise as well. They are perfect for competitive gaming, as I've never had issues with latency. The mic quality on the other hand isn't the best, but it's certainly usable. For internet, I'll be using Wi-Fi. Hopefully the signal is strong enough. This 24-inch portable monitor perfectly fits into this space. There are 3 connection points, one for power via USB-C, HDMI for visual and audio, and another USB-C port for touchscreen functionality. Which means I'll have to move the dongle for the earbuds, as there is only one USB-C port at the rear of the case. I'll just use this handy USB-C to USB adapter. Let's add a bit of green to the desk by using a few fake plants. I don't think any real plants can actually survive in this room. For overhead lighting, I'm using this RGB light. It has a rechargeable built-in battery, which lasts a long time, and it can go really bright. It's good to have it on this Velcro strip, so I can remove the light for charging or use it for something else. And there you go, a tiny space for my tiny gaming PC setup. With just the overhead light, it does create a nice focused environment. And if I want, I can add some colour, and I can even add more RGB in the background. Now the storage room actually looks kind of cool when everything is in one colour. But for me, I do like natural looking light, so this light tone looks great. Now it feels like an intimate space. Man, I can just about fit this foldable chair in here. But look, everything is now organised. It's still cluttered in here, but at least it's organised clutter. Can I get into this chair without any problems? Yes, I can. It does feel weird sat in here. Everything is just towering over me. But surprisingly, it doesn't feel claustrophobic. Maybe it will when I shut the door. Big advantage of gaming in the pantry is the snacks. Everything now is in reaching distance. Man, this could be dangerous. Good thing I have this treadmill next to me. I'll have to use it at some point to work off the snacks. There is certainly a cozy vibe in here, being in such a confined space. There's just enough seating and legroom, but I could probably do with a more comfortable chair. If you can think of a foldable, comfortable desk chair, let me know in the comments. With the door wide open, the room temperature was around 19 degrees Celsius. Both the CPU and GPU were sitting nicely at around 60 degrees Celsius, which is crazy for a PC this tiny in a closet. But with the door closed, the temperature was a lot warmer, as to be expected. There's no ventilation for the heat to escape. The room temperature rose to 20 degrees Celsius. The GPU went up to 65 and the CPU 63. That's actually decent temps for the door being closed. Although the room temperatures were a little too warm for my liking, and it felt like it was gradually climbing. So cracking the door open a little or wide open is best. This space is perfect as a hidden setup for anyone who might have a closet or a storage space, or just in general limited space at home. A tiny PC setup might be the way to go, although a laptop would be more practical. But let's be honest, they are boring as hell. Regardless, this tiny storage room is a great little cozy space for my tiny PC setup. Links to everything are in the video description below. Thanks for watching.